Hi Roll, I'm in a bit of a roll recently, so haven't posted anything for ages and then for lots of different subjects to come up with. The hilarity of coming up with this one, I thought about talking about the pitfalls of how new people or old people on the scene or old people to FetLife and such, and how people approach others and the pitfalls of wanting to talk to people and approaching people, and the hilarity of all of this, where I log on to FetLife and a friend of mine who has posted up 4 pictures of a conversation between her and someone that just illustrates my point completely and frustratingly. I think there is a serious problem in entitlement and how people approach others in everyday life, and even more so on social networking sites. FetLife is no different than Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, whatever you want. There are far too many people that seem to think that someone owes them something, whether it's a reply to their message or more, especially on something like Fet. Long and short of it is, give it the simplest answer: you ain't owed shit. Even if you take the time to message someone, to read their profile, to read their deepest, darkest desires, what they do want, what they don't want, you are still not owed anything. Sorry, it's the long and short of it, really. It really comes down to that. The only thing I can say is the same, whether it be FetLife, whether it be anything else. Take the time to get to know someone. Don't give them copy and paste messages, because we all talk to each other. Although I am very lucky where I have a very close knit circle of male friends and female friends, I get to hear so much of the crap that people send women, I say my friends. Although we all cry with laughter, we also are angry that people still think that you can message someone and you think you're owed something. Like, no! Okay, so I'm just getting off a tangent. The only thing I can ever say is you need to take each person, each page, whatever it be, treat everyone as you would want to be treated. Read people's profiles. Look on something like Fet, look at their fetishes and such. I've had messages where I've had submissive men and submissive women, and probably more so than anything, dominant women contacting me and almost barking orders at me. And if they took the time to actually read my profile, they would know that there is a minority of people that I feel that way about, and I feel submissive towards. In fact, there's literally only been 2 in the 4 years that I've been on the scene. So a random person messaging me going, I'm interested in you, email me here or message me back. It's like, I don't know you, and right now I don't want to get to know you. You'll be lucky if you get a reply. And most of the time they do get a reply because I'm too bloody nice. And I find it hard to be stern and assertive with people outside of the obvious. Um, but it's not. You need to take the time to read people's profiles, understand who they are. Don't sit there and give them a hi. How are you? Look if they've got links to their other social networking sites like Instagram and stuff. Maybe you'll pick up that they like this artist, or they went to see this film recently, or something that shows you've taken the effort to get to understand them, because there is a vast minority of people that will get a message from a stranger and go, oh, actually, I'm interested. When you start off being sexual straight away, you are looking at a minority. And that doesn't mean that just because 1 out of 100 people reply, you should keep going, because that just shows that you're not worthy of someone's time. You're not worthy of my time. You're not worthy of my friend's time. No. Just no. Yeah. I mean, I don't know really what else to say on that. There are so many pitfalls you can go through. I sat in a talk a little while ago by one of my parents' friends called Mistress Absolute. She'd done a talk at LAM, and it was really, really interesting. And she came up with a list of things, the do's and don'ts. One of them being addressing her straight away as mistress or someone in a higher position. I agree. I totally agree. There has been no prior talk between, say, me and this person. I have not earned their trust. They have not earned mine for any titles to be thrown around. They are fun, and me and my partners and friends have fun with roles and names, but unless there's something pre-existing, to have someone just call you that name, I think it's disrespectful, whether it be giving someone a title like mistress, master, daddy, whatever. It shows a lack of respect for those titles and that person. And I get that people are eager, and I get that people, when they first start out, they really want to impress and they want to make an impact. That's fair enough, and they are worried about making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes. That's another thing that everyone needs to know. Mistakes happen. They happen to me. They've happened to my friends. They happen to people that have been around for 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Everyone makes mistakes. If someone doesn't have a story to tell of when something went wrong, whether it be leaning on someone's hair or accidentally catching someone wrong with a flogger or something, if they don't have a story to tell, that'd be someone I'll be wary of. That'd be someone I wouldn't want to be involved with, because you need a sense of humour. You need to be able to reflect and look back and go, yeah, I did that wrong, but I'm going to learn from that mistake, and I'm going to move forward and away from that. Because we're all human, we all make mistakes, we all do things wrong, but the difference between understanding that and moving on from it and moving past it, and then being someone who never does wrong or anything of the like, that's someone I wouldn't advise ever being near or dealing with. Yeah. I mean, again, again, this was another bit of a word vomit one, and yeah, I don't know. Again, if there are any questions or anything, or people want to say or ask me anything, send it in comments, send a private message or something. I'm easy to find on social media. I think they're all links via my YouTube page anyway, so anyway, alright, well, thanks anyway. Thanks for listening even.